A very difficult time for this community. It was just late yesterday that the police department released the names of the people who were either injured or killed, which include 13 people. They range in age from 20 to 86 years old. They include people like retired Buffalo police officer Aaron Salter, the security guard at Tops on the day of the shooting, as well as people like Ruth Whitfield, the mother of the city's retired fire commissioner. Many people here in Buffalo mourning and still in shock.
Why this Tops on this side of town? There's a reason why he picked this location. You have the blacks secluded to the east side. If you live over here, this is the only grocery store you really have access to.
No one could have expected the chaotic scene that unfolded at this Tops grocery store in Buffalo.
I couldn't get out the back door. I kept hearing them closer and closer.
Keishanti Atkinson says she was working at the cash register when the gunman opened fire. She hid with co-workers in a back conference room, and they barricaded the door with a table.
So you're in there praying that he doesn't come?
Yeah, and I was instructing all my coworkers to just please be quiet so he won't hear us.
The shooting started around 2:30 on Saturday afternoon.
Possible active shooter at the Tops. This might be an individual with body armor.
Police say the accused gunman had driven roughly 200 miles from Conklin, New York, to kill black people, and that he was spotted there Friday, the day before the shooting.
If you ask me right now, is that kid I talked to on Friday racist? I would tell you no.
Brady Lewis said he spoke to the suspected gunman for more than an hour that day outside the supermarket. He said the topics range from time travel to critical race theory.
You think he would have tried to kill you?
I don't know, because obviously he don't like black people, but I don't know if he would have shot me or not.
Authorities called the alleged gunman a racially motivated violent extremist.
He took my sister. He took my sister who I talk to every day.
Among the victims is 72-year-old Catherine Massey, whose sister and niece took us into her home.
No, I'm just saying some of her favorites.
Yeah. Yeah.
They told us she was a beloved pillar of the Buffalo community.
Kat was our cheerleader.
She was a matriarch of the family.
She was. You need something, if she can do it, she would do it for you.
We also spoke to Tops employee Zaire Goodman, who survived a gunshot wound to the neck. The 20-year-old chose not to be on camera.
I can see you kind of bouncing up and down. And what's the emotion that you're feeling right now?
Discomfort, sadness, maybe a bit of regret.
Regret? Why?
I wonder why out of all the three people that were spared, I was one of them.
And Zaire's mother calling her son's survival divinely orchestrated. And that's something a lot of people here will be leaning on their faith, Tony.
Yeah. A lot of them saying this place will never be the same. Others saying, well, it will never be the same. It may actually be better. They want to bounce back. It's a resilient community. You lived and worked here for 3 years. It's very hard to summarize a place in just a few words. But what would you want people to know about this area of Buffalo?
I think it's known as a city of good neighbors, and that's what you're going to see more of today. People will be coming out, trying to make sure everyone's okay. I'm talking to community organizers right now who are saying they want to make sure that grief counselors are on hand, because this was a traumatic event. You had people watch people being murdered, young people, a lot of folks right now just dealing with the violence and the threat that we continue to talk about. To see an 18-year-old sort of radicalized online over the period of the last 2 years during the pandemic says a lot. And it says a lot about what we need to do as a country to move forward.
Yeah. And because it's purported that the gunman targeted this area because of the zip code, everybody, in a sense, is a survivor.
Yeah.
Jericka, thank you very much.